Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be the second match of the evening, TSM and Titan. After Titan has just defeated Fnatic on Train, 16-13. Pretty good job on their part.
Yeah, I think so.
What do you think, Samler?
The Swedes, they're struggling.
Yeah.
There's chinks in the armor. There's weakness showing Anders. But then Titan have also been looking good lately. Scream and Shocks. Both of them were hitting shots. It was basically the two of those guys just doing big work for the team. Although it did kind of spread out as well. Once Smith got that AWP, for example, things started looking up for Titan. But I don't feel like we saw the Fnatic that we're used to seeing. I don't think that we saw anywhere near what they're capable of.
No, definitely not. I mean, in spite of winning that, really big round in that first half where they just had pistol, I think Crims opened up with two big USPS shots. So, I mean, in spite of that, they weren't able to really pull it home. So you're right, definitely not, 100% Fnatic there. TSM, on the other hand, have been looking pretty decent lately. They did win PGL, VP 3-0, Fnatic 2-0, VP 2-0. They didn't even lose a map, did they, in the playoffs?
I think they would. What was it? They're on a 14-map winning streak right now. So that's not too shabby.
No.
I mean, when you're talking about playing against the very best in the world, Fnatic, Virtus Pro, making your way through that.
It's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's looking like a good result here. But obviously, the one thing they're missing somewhere is that major tournament win. They need one of those.
Well, before that win, they're missing a finals. So I mean, I'd be happy with them making some progress and actually getting into a finals to start.
All right.
If they win it, that's icing on the cake, right? But TSM right now they need to get over that semifinal curse that they have going for them. They need to get that final at least. So,
yeah. I mean, they got out of it once and then they fell back in again.
Yeah.
They were out of it for a while. They were making finals.
They were.
And then suddenly they were out of it. So probably just a bit disappointing there now. It is going to be on Overpass here. TSM winning the knife. Probably going to get started on the CT side here, which will leave Titan on the terrorist side as we're heading into the game. Obviously, best of one here for the ESEA Pro League. So big welcome to all of you. Thank you very much for joining us here this evening. Got another 2 games coming up after this one, so it should still be a very exciting evening. I'm actually really looking forward to seeing Dignitas and Mouse Sports at the end, because those are 2 of the teams that finally did qualify for a major. They're going to have a lot to prove, I think. At the buy here, Titan, 4 armors and just some flashbang and a smoke here on Existence.
I was getting a little focused on that just to see. Okay, then.
Right.
Well, it wasn't with the Deagle, but that works too. Dupree with the USP taking out RPK in the blink of an eye. Yeah,
and afterwards they were literally just, well, let's go home then. I mean, we don't need anything else. We got that kill, now we can just fall back and play it safe. And they're not wrong either. And they are playing very safely all across the map here, not giving too many openings anywhere for any kind of way back in for Titan.
Yeah, Zipnix, I think, he might not have spotted the bomb there, but Cajun with the follow-away shot takes out Shock. Smoke goes up onto short as well. Basically stops Existence from getting the punish, and now Scream, Smith's in Existence, the last 3 alive here for Titan, and they're running again. Okay, well, we can't go A, but we can't go B. So Anders, where do they go? Where's C?
I mean, it's actually been talked about a couple of times what would happen if you had like a 3rd bomb site or something like that. Obviously, be completely impossible to defend, but yeah, not going to be on this particular map. Dupree looking for an opening, headshot on Scream, who was already dropped very low indeed, and Smith's in Existence trying to see if they can somehow crawl back into this bomb site and maybe get the bomb down. Smiths, if you win this fight, maybe gonna win the one there. He did land a headshot on Cajun down to 1 health, and that is gonna be all that they could do that one round there. So just a lot of, running back and forth and trying to see if they could, make TSM make a mistake, I think is the most. If you run up that connector and run back down again, maybe someone's, snuck up behind you, maybe you can get that kill. But that wasn't going to happen. Yeah, exactly. I think Cajun was feeling a little frustrated towards the end there just because they ruined their perfect round. I mean, it was a near perfect pistol round for TSM. I think Dupree had only taken like 6 damage or something, so they were set up to just completely crush Titan. At least Smith is able to put up a little bit of a fight, and now we have a bit more of a YOLO approach going in. Bit of the flash there to start. P90 in play, and Zipnix just going to hold down Mouse 1, and the crossfire is established with Kerrigan coming out of connector. He takes out Scream, and it's going to be down to Shoxy and Existence, the last 2 alive, and now just Existence. Wow, they just swarmed him, TSM. There was nothing that Titan could do once they got caught in that grinder. Yes, that's very unfortunate. Not even a bomb plant there. They had invested a lot into that round, having failed to put the bomb down first round. They failed the second round too. 3rd round coming up, they're going to have to go with just all Glocks here.
Yeah. It's kind of how it works. They're broke. It's ugly. And we might just see more YOLO kind of out of them. Just get in there, run. Scream decides to upgrade. Okay, he goes for a P250. So 3 P250s, 2 Glocks, and TSM going for standard anti-eco sort of play. Standard play, period. Just get up there, start putting the pain down on Titan. Don't let him get comfortable.
Yeah, very heavy presence up here, but they're not afraid to really stick around. I mean, they shouldn't be either. They've got all the equipment here that they need to take these kind of fights. Shox hoping that someone was going to sneak up from behind, but Cajun is pretty much just rooted in there, not going to move too much, it seems.
Yeah, no, well, there's Device finally finding the kill. Thought that they would let Kerrigan kind of farm it, but instead Kerrigan will catch out Shox. And so a very, very solid first few rounds here for TSM. It's a totally different beast. They're just fragging harder than Fnatic. Like Titan, at least going up against Fnatic on Train, they were able to kind of trade frags, make the rounds close. It looked like, you know, they were kind of firing on, you know, on the same level as Fnatic. But these first 3 rounds from TSM have been pretty damn decisive. Everybody's just like hitting shots, and Titan don't really have a way to answer that. Not yet, at least. Now they have some rifles. Yeah,
and now they need to. You're right. They need to start landing kills. Right now, it's only Scream and Smith who's picked up 1 each, so they definitely need a lot more than that for this to work out. Grenade gonna bounce on in and tags up Shox quite a bit. In fact, that's a nice grenade.
That is a really nasty grenade.
RPK gonna be dropping Kerrigan though, and that's still a favorable trade damage for a kill there.
It's a very clever grenade, especially when it comes to Xyp9x using it. As Device manages to take out RPK, because people might be crouching in the main pipe there watching Xyp9x, because Xyp9x loves to jump behind the wall to gather that information. So what you'll do is you'll just sit in that pipe and pre-aim that spot where Xyp9x would be jumping.
Yeah.
So Xyp9x, he can even take that in. It's like another level of mind game where he's just like, I know you know that I like to do that, so I'm just going to chuck a nade that's going to land right on you if you happen to be holding that angle.
Oh, look at Device. He snuck up between them here. If they try and rotate out, actually, they're going to find Dupree and trade, even though the bomb is dropped up there. And nobody knows that Device is going to be here. So Existence, he's got literally no chance in this fight, and he ends up going down as well. And that is probably the round-winning kill there, even though, you know, Device, he got the double kill here, but that second one is a huge impact kill. Shox now going to have to really run to make this work. He's on the top of connector. He knows that he's up there somewhere. Has to go and pick up the bomb with this crossfire. I mean, how do you get out of that one?
Yeah, you cross your fingers and hope you can hit some sick headshot. Shox is capable of that, but not this time. Not this time. But hey, at least everybody's got a frag on Titan's side. Everybody's on the board.
Yeah,
small positives, Anders. You know, that's, you know, you gotta look for the light at the end of the tunnel. I don't know. How does that work again?
I mean, I don't know what they're looking for right now, Titan, but it's probably something better than this. I feel like if everybody sucks, that's not exactly a victory. This isn't communism, Samla.
No?
No.
We're Europe, bro.
Yeah, exactly. We're past that now. Stage is done. Dupree gonna be picking up a quad kill there, and the 6th round is coming up.
Oh. No, okay. Well, Smith had an impact with the AWP as soon as he picked it up on Train, even though I thought it was a bit touch and go. Now we have to see how they decide to build the round around him, because on Train they gave him about half of the round to find a pick and then said, okay, you didn't find it, now we're just going to rush out and then you're going to help hold the site. Now, I'm curious to see if on Overpass it's going to be a similar strategy here.
Well, he is currently down in connector, so going to be maybe a chance here. Smoke goes up, Device not going to try and look over it. Instead, he walks right in and goes down to RPK's mad spray there. So a pretty good start here from Titan, but instantly replied by Xyp9x, who is taking down Shox. So it's a bit unfortunate for Titan. They did need that good start, and now it's kind of back to square one.
That was such a brutal... I mean, Xyp9x, man, as well. It seems like everybody really is... Nice boost. Nice boost up onto the B side here. That's always clever.
Yeah, I love the fact that Kerrigan is coming to help. Otherwise, Dupree's very much alone.
Well, it's like we're saying that Pronax, we've been seeing a stronger individual level out of him. Existence, people that we aren't used to seeing sit at the top of the scoreboard. Xyp9x is one of those guys who's really standing out right now, doing big work for TSM. Topping scoreboards. In the finals, I believe he was topping the scoreboard for them as well at PGL. So, I mean, it's just like... You can count on Xyp9x now to come through with those big kills. And then Smiths.
Kerrigan rotating back in. Dupree also going down. That was a bit of a misstep there by TSM. No, it's far back, but they've got time to pick it up. I mean, right now, TSM members are just offering them off one at a time. Cajun charging in here, knife out. He's gonna missed the timing on RPK as well, but he hasn't made enough noise. They don't know where he is. So ultimately, in some really twisted way, Cajun can actually end up winning this round in just a single kill here. If he takes down RPK, that just might be it. There's almost no time. Smith is going to come in here. They line up for him, but Smith, he wins the fight anyway. It's going to be the triple. The all play works out in a very, very chaotic round here. That was from a 2-on-4 into a 1 versus 2 favoring Titan. I mean, TSM should not have been dying one at a time like that.
No. Just no, peeking up on A side from CT. All these opportunities for Titan to bring it back, for Smith to strike out with that AWP. And then just Smith's maybe just getting the timing down, realizing, well, I don't see him CT, I don't see him bank. Let's go ahead and check mid real quick. And he literally saves his team the round, because Cajun could have just won it right there. Pre-fire on a Smith, any kind of play to buy time, and Smith wouldn't have been able to do anything.
That was very confusing. I think maybe the fact that you said that also TSM hadn't seen the bomb threw them off a bit. They weren't quite sure what was going on. But just a little bit too much movement going on here on the TSM side.
Well, Device has got the AWP now, and TSM have still got a pretty solid bank, so they're not in dire straits yet. It's Titan now with all the pressure on them. Just a single man surviving that last round makes it pretty tricky for them. They have to survive this round. They have to win this round with 3 players alive at least. Just hands down, flat out, do good work, and we're not really seeing that yet. Cajun just shuts down Shox. And now Device, he's going to get peekabooed by RPK.
Yeah, simply almost crouching underneath his field of view then, so couldn't really do a lot. dupreeh going to go dangerously close here, and I'm wondering, is he going to try and flash himself in? Karrigan is over here, but he's got the flash for long instead. Sipnik's picking up a kill there on Smith, and that's going to drop the bomb. Again, a big advantage right now for TSM with only 30 seconds left. They really should be winning around like this. dupreeh's going to walk out and shoot Existence in the back. He's going to get shot in the back by Scream, though, so a lot of trading, but still that bomb is the big problem here. Karrigan, he sees the shadow on the ground and can easily win that fight against RPK. And Scream, what could he possibly do? He's
kind of just moseying around. He's going to stomp right on through, and he doesn't even make it around the corner. Zipnik's merciless. And look at that, he just lies down.
Yeah.
Just lies down, admits defeat.
Not even happy at all.
And, well, look at that, the money now, man. It's brutal. They just...
Even worse for Titan.
Exactly, you just think, well, okay, Titan, they might have a chance here off the back of Smith's clutch. But that's the worst case scenario. They lose it now into a double eco. I'd almost want to see them just go again for the Tech-9 buy. Just say, okay, we're not going to be able to buy unless we get a bomb plant this round.
I mean, they won the one round that they have. It was only Smith surviving with an AWP, so, you know, so a lot of money gone right there, you know. Bit of a shame.
And they seem to be kind of mixed up right now, Titan. I mean, they've gone towards B site, they've been smacked, they've gone towards A, they've changed up how they approach A, been going through mid, through long, and they just keep getting slapped everywhere they go.
Shox never touched the ground, or he did, but he was dead by the time his corpse fell there. Device picking up a kill, and maybe a bit of an overextension from dupreeh. A pretty wide angle for him to peek meant he couldn't get back into a safe position. Device going to be walking out here. There is no armor on Smith, so a very hard fight for him to win, especially with flashes and grenades raining in on him. But he is in that corner, ready and waiting for it, and 3 people coming at him. Scream will somehow win that fight against Cajun. I have no idea how with a Glock, but he should be at his end as well, which is going to make it a round for TSM 7-1.
He got the headshot there on Device as well. That was a little scary with that Glock. 15-2-5 though for dupreeh. Yeah.
He was playing very well at PGL as well. Him and Device, I mean, so far so that, you know, Thorin was even tweeting like favorable thing about Device, saying, you know.
I know, Thorin, but Thorin's always been a big Device fanboy, so I mean, take it with a grain of salt. It's the beginning of the Device era. Yes, I mean, Device is a contender for the best player in the world, no doubt. But
he certainly seems to have like the raw skill set to make that happen.
Yes.
I thought Thorin was a Fnatic fanboy, though. I mean, we've got to keep perpetuating that one. Speaking of the devil, he's in the corner there, and he's going to get 2 decent kills. Scream landing a headshot on him running with that Tech-9, but the rest of the team is there. The bomb's down as well, and Existence is going to drop, so Device going down, but that's pretty much it. Otherwise, TSM are off to a terrific lead here, and the money is looking pretty decent on at least 2 of the players. The other 3, still a bit low. I mean, that means Titan can still make this, they can turn this around, I feel like.
I just love to see this aggression out of TSM, whether it's a buy round or an eco round. TSM are always at top mid right now, just taking a fight to Titan, looking for that entry frag. Looking for that first frag in the round that's going to grind it down for Titan, make them start working.
Are you saying that like, again, the Danish envy? You know how mad they'd be if you called them that?
Yeah, actually, that's...
They would be so angry.
You can call them that, Anders.
I'd do that next time. They'd be funny.
Look at this. Is Karrigan out of his mind?
maybe, as it doesn't quite work out. dupree's still up here, and I don't think they're expecting this many people. Normally, it's just dual aggression coming up that far on the map, so maybe as they kill the first 2 players, they're thinking, alright, that should be it. But then there's even more. Cajun still holding B, Sipnik's holding A, and again, very aggressively, which might be a good idea, because it's going to be a B hit. He's going to need to get here quick. Cajun looked like he had some time to take that shot.
I think it clipped the side of the wall there.
It did, but even then, even before he did that, it looked like he could have taken the shot. So
I agree. Cajun a little lackluster as well in his performance recently. So a bit frustrating to see. Wild spray, and he does actually man it. And this is a winnable situation for Xyp9x. He's got a full set of nades. He's got a kit. Molotovs are going down onto short, but he has all the time. And Shoxy and Existence are down to so low HP. There's the flash to open things up. And Shoxy holding close. It's going to come down to the 2 of them. Smoke goes down. He gets spotted. Doesn't get the wall bang. Yes, he does in the end. But Shoxy's there to hold the angle. And Xyp9x not expecting him to be that close.
Wow. A horrifying round. And again, Titan, second round they win. And they only have 1 person alive. So they're spending so much money buying here, as you guys can tell. They're just emptying the bank. This is going to be a tough game for them. If they lose now, they can end up being like 13-2 in this game.
Yeah, exactly. They can just get hard reset. And look at the nades. They just don't have much to work with. And then TSM is still 3 guys at top mid again. This is so aggressive on the A side.
Device going to be in here. He lands a shot that again goes right through the wall. RPK. And he runs into the green. That might as well have been a landmine. Just walks straight onto it.
And he took a minimal amount of damage there as well. Xyp9x, yeah, there might be it, and there it is. Easy shot for him. Needs to win the second one. Shoxy's there to follow it up. But still, TSM maintain that man advantage. A single man alive on the B site, but a rotation is coming through. So if Titan continue to take their time like this, the defense will be solid here on this bomb site.
Yeah, dupreeh, he's still pretty far away, but the fact that there's 2 people still in B is a little bit scary. Kerrigan going to come in here and take the fight. Cajun there, what a perfect timing. But Scream with a nice double headshot in return, and that just might give them the edge here. Smiths and Scream left 2 versus 2, and they realize now where Device is. Can they actually get this bomb plant? Scream, a 3rd headshot as Device just walks right into it, and now it's going to be all on dupreeh. Walking up from behind, Scream looking to see if he could do a little bit more. This time he is going to fall back and play it safe, and that's a smart choice.
Yeah, they play the angles now, that crossfire, and now it's just a nightmare here for dupreeh to try and figure out where they're playing from. He's going to go and check short. It's what he has to do. Doesn't see them in pool, and now he realizes, ah, crap. Time to back off, try and hold on to the gun. And can he actually pick up an AWP? Is there anything valuable out here? I don't think so. Device died a bit further up. Yeah, and it was back there. Smith actually manages to recover the AWP that was dropped earlier. So dupreeh,
I mean, that was a sick round from Scream, wasn't it?
that was the Scream show. But that was also so wonky. What happened there between Kerrigan and Cajun?
Well, I mean, the initial timing was so good, wasn't it? Him peeking means, I mean, what could they possibly do? But then afterwards, it just falls apart. They just decide again to challenge on their own. 8-3 and moving into the 12th round here. And finally, Titan, even better, they survive with 2 members. They're on the up and up here.
Moving on up, moving on up. I mean, they still don't have money, but at least they're able to get a full buy. At least now they actually have some nades to work with. The smoke goes down. Shoxy might just push right through it. He has the timing. There it is. Puts the shot out. Cajun decides to tempt fate. He's going to step out and loses the duel flat out to Shoxy, who's done his job. Doesn't even have to continue pushing if he doesn't want to. He does have his teammates here to back him. And as we can see, Xyp9x getting in position to take the peek behind this flash. Smith's full flash, and Zip, somehow he gets out.
Wow, this is a very strange fight. I mean, Shox was down to half health when Cajun took the fight with him. So even with the FAMAS, he should have been in a pretty good position there. A little bit confused about why Shox actually came out of that fight. But now, looks like Titan might be about to do it again. RPK is going to be sneaking up here. The bomb is making its way the other way. And dupreeh is playing close on connector. If he wins the first fight, he might be a thorn in their side, but RPK will shut him down. Now it's looking very tough for TSM. They've got no clue about where that bomb is or where it's going.
Yeah, but they have made the correct call. They have 2 players playing on B side right now. Kerrigan decided to stand, and Device is here as well. Bomb is going to make its way in. Smokes, flashes, Molotovs, the whole kit and caboodle getting chucked in, and now it's going to come down to Device. Can he hit this first headshot? Yes, he can, but Existence takes out Kerrigan, so it's all on Device now.
A lone Molotov off as well. He's going to drop Existence, but Xyp9x, he was running there, but he can't even get there on time. So solid play from Titan. They survive with 1, then 2, now 3 members. seeing like a pattern evolve here, Samler.
Crazy.
It's getting better and better for the French and Belgian mix.
Soxy's going to ruin it for you by just waiting a split second too long. He's only got 2 HP.
Don't do it, Shox.
He's going to die with the bomb. I see it coming now.
You know, I've memorized the bomb radius here on this map. I can draw it for you instantly. He's like, you know. You believe for a second and you were like,
I for a second,
really?
I was like, Anders, really?
No, I don't know. Shox, don't do it.
He's about as far away as possible. I think he had a pretty good shot now. But again, a solid round from Scream. And really, it just seems like Titan, it's begun the slow march back into this game. And now it's TSM who are having to ask themselves the hard questions. And, you know, how valuable is the pistol? Can I get a headshot with it? Where do we rush? It's a question between rushing or deciding to stack. And it's going to be standard play for TSM, actually. Trying to play around Zipnix, perhaps?
Yeah, if they win the fight initially, they've only got the device to pick up the rifle if something goes south. So I'm not really sure. They got to be a little bit careful here. Zipnix taking the fight, and now they know where that one rifle is. So maybe they've given up a lot right here. It's going to be getting a kill and a second one to the device. So might have actually worked out. Dupree also playing very close and might be able to hear them running back up here. It's RPK going down, and Zipnix is still alive over here. 2 versus 1 against Existence.
And that drops the bomb as well. This is the entire problem here for Titan. They decided to actually take that fight at long, and now he's committed Existence. They know where he's going to be coming from. He's going to set up the Molotov, try and draw their attention away, but both players playing on long here for TSM. Luckily for Existence, he still has 50 seconds to play with here, so he has some time. But he's trying to make them think that he's going to be coming back around from the site, perhaps. Because you see Dupree, he's actually starting to look that way, towards the site. And wow, okay, Existence. He wants to make use of the AK. He's like, okay, you got a P250? Great. You have an M4? I have better. I can go for the AK. If I just get that headshot, it's all going to be solid.
Now look at him running just when he's outside of the sort of audio range for them and just comes back in here, takes down Zipnix. Still 30 seconds. And Dupree has to get close to the bomb side. That's definitely the winning move here. If he can wait until Existence has to put down the bomb, that's going to make a huge difference. Look at the clock here, 20 seconds. He has to pick it up and then try and run back up here, and it's going to be 16 seconds to get there, which means he has 4 seconds to plant. All Dupree has to do is just wait, and right now Existence is wasting a lot of time that he really doesn't have. He kind of has to give up on the round.
That's it.
So if he ran straight there with his knife out, by the way, he could get there and just put the bomb down, but then all Dupree would have to do is stand anywhere nearby and it would have been over. So, yeah, good job there.
Without even having to take a single shot. In the end, Dupree wins. Okay, okay.
I thought you were about to make some sort of, like, Gandhi reference or something.
Like, faster than... No, man. Faster than his own shadow. No, that's Lucky Luke. Lucky, do you guys have that cartoon?
Lucky Luke, yeah.
Lucky Luke, you have it?
Yeah.
The cowboy who's faster than his own shadow?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, at some point they changed his cigarette to be like a piece of straw because it has to be politically correct. You can't teach the children about, you know. Then I was like, all right, fine.
Enough of this.
I don't think people should be smoking Semler.
But
I don't think you should
next?
try and, like, I mean, it's just a cartoon. Come on.
What next? You know, Captain Haddock is going to be drinking iced tea instead of whiskey. I mean, get out.
Oh,
Duh,
two for one.
Yeah, buddy.
Wow, yeah, Smith's down to 18, and we're in the 14th round here. Titan have done a pretty good job of making themselves relevant in this game once again, but I really feel like they actually kind of need the last 2 rounds. I think 9-6 is like an acceptable score. I think 10-5 is going to be really tough.
10-5 or 11-4. I mean, that's entirely possible here. TSM can just completely tomb Titan right here. With a man advantage, RPK on a Tech 9. I mean, RPK is ideally placed. He could catch Kerrigan here. Smoke is about to clear. There's the Molotov, though. It's going to get a bit toasty. RPK looking for a shot. He gets tagged down to 40. Nice HE combo there. That's really going to put RPK low. Easy shot, though, onto Shox. What was he thinking? Or was that Shox? No, it was Existence.
Yeah, he saw that coming, Device, and that's going to be the round here. Triple kill for Device with that AWP. Dupree still top fragging at 21. Nobody on Titans even breached the 10-kill mark. So a bit disappointing, perhaps. That's going to lead us into the 15th round. You're right, 11-4 is still a possibility. Maybe even a good one, as we're... Don't really know. Not that many guns here on the Titan side.
I'm calling it Titan. They get the YOLO. They just go straight onto the site right now because they're so aggressive with the Tech 9s, because they have no fear at this point. They know they have to get this round.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. We do see a lot of rounds won like this as well, just because you end up not caring or not worrying as much as maybe you otherwise would have.
Dupree trying to feel it out. Is that Dupree? No, Cajun. He's trying to feel out that rhythm where Shoxy's putting shots there, and he's like, when can I peek safely? This is also given a lot of information, as you can see, to Xyp9x, who's established that kind of like guerrilla, well, guerrilla strike. Let's see, Shoxy. Doesn't peek, Shoxy. That's really surprising. He doesn't have anybody in connector there to watch it, so you would think, but there it is. Smith, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Just run up with the Tech 9, no fear at all. Get that point-blank headshot.
Wow, that's going to give them the bomb plant as well. There is a lot of equipment here, including those 2 moles. 3 Molotovs for the retake here, and the Dupree is going to take down 1 kill. There's a long range to check the corner. Nobody's holding there. Device still up here, and might be more grenades coming in soon. Great job from Scream as he takes down Xyp9x and Carrigan, and now it's going to be 2 versus 3 Existence. They're all lining up for him. He's going to get the 1 RPK with the second one, and that's going to be Titan winning that 5th round. Job well done.
It's good to be good.
It's one of those games that's got to be really, really upsetting for someone like Cajun, because, you know, there's almost nothing happening in that B bomb site, but when there finally is, he's the first to go down, so he's like, I'm not doing anything in this game. I'm just dying in B bomb site once every 5th round, and other than that, I don't really get to do a lot.
I know, we'll see his scoreline, what he's got going for himself when the second half starts, but you're right. It doesn't really, it seems like it's like Xyp9x, who's the one who's making more happen, especially playing from that sewer area there. Still kind of shocked that Shoxy wouldn't at least take a look left, right? Just to spot to see that angle.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta look both ways, kids. Cross the road.
Yeah, Xyp9x is gonna hit you.
We're back to the political correctness here. 10-5, second half coming up. It is also the second match of the evening. We've got 2 more coming up, and Cajun, you can see 6 kills on him, 6 on Carrigan. It hasn't been a good time at all.
Not really. Not really at all. But T-side, Carrigan tends to entry frag. He tends to be the first man in. So I think we'll see some more from him. Especially if they get Tech 9s, Carrigan always seems to find a kill with that pistol, so... where do they... Okay, so TSM straight into connector, and then probably 2 up mid. Get that wrap going?
Yeah. Usually what they want Device to spot someone before they really go aggressive. This was a classic TSM pistol round on Overpass. But maybe if they find Shox, they can actually sandwich him in here. Shox looking for an opening frag, but Device going to win that fight long range. And now RPK is quick behind. Smith's taking an early fight, and RPK, can he find the angle here? He's shooting him in the back, but not really connecting with the kills, and he's going to get shot down. These Glocks, how did they work at so long range when it's TSM carrying them? Right?
It's not supposed to happen this way. It's supposed to be the USPs, the P2000s. And if Device hits another headshot here, I think I'm going to be sick. He just can't kill him. Finally, Existence does some damage. Finally, Device is laid low, but it's going to be Existence and Scream now. 2 on 4, and Existence doing some work, but Scream is gone. So it's all on Existence now to get the job done. And he's stuck in the Triangle of Doom. He literally has no chance at all of pulling this off at this point.
Yeah. He did do some damage to Carrigan, and he's just looking for whatever he can here, turning around and getting 1 more kill in. Now it's Cajun left, but there's no time without the kit here. So what a brave effort. Existence 1 kill away here, and almost with the ace in the pistol. But even if he had got it, he wouldn't have won the round. It's going to be TSM instead, 1 step closer, 11-5, and a really big round for them.
Oh, man. Painful.
Yeah.
That's super painful. I mean, yeah, Existence, he gets a little bit of bonus money in his pocket, so he might decide to put it into a PT50, something along those lines, perhaps. But now is the hard call for Titan. Double eco or not? And no, they aren't. They're going to go for it. RPK goes for the Deeg. Scream. Everybody spending their money. Existence still sitting on a little bit more money, though. That's surprising. He's going to be having 1,000 in the bank rather than trying to go for a shotgun or something, or even an SMG. He's just going to go for that 5.7 and smoke. And again, just TSM invading mid, checking these angles. Healthy mix between the SMGs and the rifles on their side.
Smith is playing close. That smoke going to go up and see if he can land a kill here. 12 bullets to do so. Carrigan is right around that corner. Existence goes down, and there is no chance. Just, yeah, hard angle to hold there.
Just a brutal beatdown. That's all that's waiting for him right now. At the beginning of these halves, it's just been so one-sided. TSM are just looking so brutal. I mean, the Vikings versus the Gulls, I mean, you know, that would have been a pretty sick fight, but right now the Vikings, they've got the edge.
Yeah, but do they have like that, you know, that magic drink from like, you know?
Asterix and Obelix? La potion magique?
Exactly.
That is, you literally named one of my all-time favorites. Yeah. All of the names are jokes, like, you know, tongue-in-cheek jokes as well.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I never knew that. Like
the French version, all of them, and then if he goes to, like, when they travel, right, they go to different places, all the names of the people that they meet are actually, like, tongue-in-cheek jokes as well, like, plays on words and stuff. I
feel like in almost every episode they end up in Rome or something like that, you know, they're funny like the Romans.
Yeah,
and
well, yes, Caesar and everything.
Yeah. That's something that's like a childhood thing for me as well, but in Denmark they was actually one of the few cartoons that from the very beginning was translated into Danish, so it's like, that's always been a thing.
It's making me giggle just thinking back to some of them. It's like tourist insurance is one guy, you know, like idé fixe, you know, a fixed idea, idé fixe, the little dog. You know, it's a bunch of little things like that. That is one of the best comics of all time, no doubt.
We never knew about all of this, but it's still even without it, it's still a pretty good cartoon. Now we're going to be moving forward here. Sipnik's picking up a kill screen with a nice reply, going to get the 1 kill in, and look at this stack they've got going on in B. It's actually doing a lot of damage to the Danish lineup. Scream is very low on health though, and Sipnik's going to take out his partner in shock. So now all alone, landing another headshot with this 5-7, looking for more, gonna get the 3rd kill of the round, and he might have a little bit more. This is close range, but he can't flick fast enough. Cajun is only just gonna win that round. That was very close Titan. I mean, they've got it. They just need to remember.
Yeah, it's basically just go Scream.
Yeah.
Go get headshots.
Whereas Shocks, though, I mean, him and Shocks, they should be the
mad fraggers, right? But Shocks, I think, is definitely experiencing some frustration. It seems like everywhere he goes, he's just getting shot in the face by, like, Zipnix, by Device. He's really not having a fun time right now on this map. Whereas Scream is just, you know, going ham. And, oh, Cajun, nice HE. That's going to hurt. Not as much as I thought, though. Smith manages to dodge the majority of that damage, but there it is. Shocks, he steps down, does a little bit of damage there to Zipnix, but, again, he gets shot in the face.
Scream hiding on the other side of that smoke is going to get the refrag there, so very good job indeed. I like Sipnix just charging through to avenge his fallen teammate, but it wasn't enough to really do any kind of impact in the round here. Device and Sipnix still 2 men down, and the way that TSM, I mean, almost gave up a round like this earlier was just by, you know, or they did give up the round actually by peeking one at a time. So as long as Titan don't do that, if they just sit on the bomb sites like they are right now, that's the safe way to play it.
It's just different styles that we're seeing. They just need to build some confidence to be able to go forward and like start taking the battles the way that TSM were, basically, who were willing to get in there and get those fights. 40 seconds left here. Device and Zip still trying to work together. I mean, the bomb is carried on Zipnix, and Device is taking point. He's got that AK. He's hoping to just catch somebody peek, but you're right, Anders. Right now, they're just sitting really passively tight, and they aren't really giving him a whole lot to work with.
Device trying to get the spray down. Molotov all the way in the back line here. 20 seconds. And Sipnix is going to land that kill. They can just play for the retake right now. Sipnix, second headshot as well as the 3rd kill of the round. Device gets 1. It's down to 13 seconds. Smith's trying to get in here and try and see if he can deny that plant. He's doing great damage right now, but still 2 versus 1. He lands 1 shot, but Device takes him out, and that's going to be the double kill. And TSM winning a ridiculous round. Their own 2 versus 4 pays off for them, and I don't know. That might have been the final straw here for Titan.
Yeah, agony. That was such a sick shot from Smith onto Zipnix as well.
Yeah,
just one tap, boom, and you're thinking he's got it. He can do this. Device is low as well. Just, you know, what happened versus Fnatic, where Titan were able to win those kinds of clutch rounds, despite Fnatic. I mean, Fnatic really not showing their form. TSM, it's a totally different beast. They've got all the confidence. They're walking in there. I mean, look at that. Device also, he looked a little nervous there with the spray. He really tried to force it, and then Zipnix is like, don't worry, bro. I got this. Double entry frag onto the site. Makes it possible for that round to even happen.
Yeah, and you know, I was gonna say Titan could have probably just played for the retake if they wanted to. I mean, it does seem like a bit of a surrender when you've got a 2-on-4. You kind of don't, you want to deny the bomb plan as well, but it's better to give them the bomb plan, but then win the round. Otherwise, you know, that might happen.
No, I agree. Good use of nades though. They really forced TSM back, but Zipnix is working his way close. Flash into restroom right now. You might realize that Shoxy's holding a more aggressive angle here. We'll see if Shoxy actually manages to get that backstab going. But it could be Zipnix, yeah. Spots existence, and now that's going to set it up for Shoxy to walk right into the bomb carrier and then get shot in the back.
Oh, that was unfortunate. Yeah, Cajun coming up, just perfect timing there. Shox had almost no way of knowing that was going to happen. Smith's holding a bit close here. Got to be careful. 15 health. Follow up.
What?
Sipnix with a headshot on RPK.
That smoke nade is frozen? Look at that.
Yeah, I have no idea what that is. Sipnix finally goes down after getting 2 great entry frags, and Smith is going to be alone here. 1 versus 3. He drops to Cajun. It is match and map point here for TSM. Looking just very good indeed.
That's really odd. Because it clearly went off. They weren't shooting at him, even though he was standing out in the open. It just.
Yeah, maybe it was a dud.
It was on a different plane of existence that only the CS players on the server can see. You know, plane of reality.
So it's going to be like a whole multiverse thing, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is actually like the 5th dimension or something, this smoke. But I want to say like the 3rd. Okay, never mind. So...
What have you been smoking, Sandler?
Oh, Anders.
Well, it is going to be a scout here on Smith, trying to see if he can get something done, and almost blocked by RBK. They were so eager to get that kill on Cajun B because he's been easy fraggings all game long, but now he's stepping it up, getting 2 kills. Carrigan with 1 on Scream, and Shock's going down, and this round is already over for its even really begun existence. Last man left, 1 versus 5 here. So obviously TSM going to be walking away here with a 16-5 victory. Pretty good run for them. I mean, I would say this is a slightly deceptive scoreline. Actually, I think Titan could have had a much closer game here. This could have been like a 16-11 type game. I think it's probably still TSM winning it, but I think Titan could have shown us more.
We had several clutch rounds. Yeah. They all just went TSM's way, rather than what we saw in Train, where Fnatic lost a few. This time TSM they showed up and they just kept slamming them. They never really let Titan get any momentum. And so that's Titan's well, they're actually tied now again in the groups, 3-3 for them. 3 wins, 3 losses. They've actually managed to inflict a loss on the group leader, who probably drops down to 2nd place in the group now, Fnatic, after that loss.
It could be.
Navi, I think, are the other ones who are up at 5-1 starting this.
So what does that mean for... I don't know if we should take a look at the group standings, or if we should just look at the next match instead. We've got
the next match is going to be pretty nice as well.
Yeah, I mean, we've got at the end of the day, we've got Mouse Sports and Dignitas playing up. We do have... Who's playing in between that? Is it VP playing? I can't remember for the life of me.
No.
Oh, it's Nip Fnatic.
No, it's not.
Yeah, Dig Mouse is playing at the final. Isn't Nip playing today? Nip TSM.
Nip TSM, that's the one.
I don't know why. I couldn't remember anything.
I'm checking like matches at 8.
Yeah, that's not going to work out, is it? This was a really, really quick game, so we might have just like a 10-minute break here before we actually head into the next match. And that means if you guys have been missing anything, either today or the previous weeks here at the Pro League, you should go and check it out at the Score Esports. You can go and check out right there, and also download the app for iOS or Android, whichever you prefer. So definitely go and download that and stay up to date with all things esports.
Yeah. Keep you posted. Keeps the scores.
Exactly. It's in the name, you know. Makes sense.
Right.
Well, guys, 10 minutes and we'll be back with the next game coming up, and it's going to be Nip playing for once, so see how far they have advanced, if they have it all. I'm looking forward to it. It'll be in just 10 minutes. So get some drink and we'll be right back.
TSGW.
This is Maniac.
Hi, I'm Shroud and I play ESEA.
And I play on the ESEA.
And I play on ESEA.